Good morning guys. So it is my Christmassy weekend away vlog time. I was meant to start this video last night. I was meant to take you along with me packing. However, I procrastinated packing to the point where I was like, I know I can't film this. I know I just need to get it done, get it packed so that we're ready for the morning. I ended up staying up really late last night to finish my book because it was just so good and I needed to get it done for a video. So I am really tired and haven't really slept very well. So I'm very glad that I packed ahead of time, but we're also running a little bit late because me and my brother did not want to get up this morning. But basically this weekend we are going up to Newcastle because if you've been around for a while you'll know I'm a raging Newcastle fan, have been for years and years, and my dad and brother actually managed to get football ticket, which is always a kind of free-for-all. They can only get so many tickets a year, so whenever they get them they try and go. And this weekend we were like, well, we'll all try and go up because Newcastle have got an epic Christmas market. So mum and I decided we'll go up with them and go and visit the Christmas market. So I think the plan is for today is just get our butts up to Newcastle, get up there, probably go have a wander around, have a look around, go to a couple of shops, that sort of thing. And then from tomorrow the boys have got the football in the afternoon, so we'll get up, head into Newcastle, then when they're at the football, mum and I will go to the Christmas market, and then I think Sunday will just be quite chilled, get breakfast up there and then head on home, because for us it's about a 10-hour drive. It's anywhere between like 8 and 10 hours, so depending on traffic, and so we tend to need like a day travel, so that's kind of today and Sunday. So really we're only up in Newcastle for a day as such. We'll have a night and a morning, but it won't be anything major. So I thought I'd take you along with me. It'll probably end up being a little bit like the London vlog because I really don't like vlogging in front of people. I will take the clips, I will get like b-roll, but I don't like vlogging and talking to a camera in front of people. I've not worked up my nerve for that yet. So what will probably happen is I will get loads of clips this weekend, and then when we come back I will do another chatty portion like this where I will talk through what we did and I'll just insert the clips as we go along. So join me for my Christmassy weekend away up in Newcastle with my family. It is now Tuesday morning. We need to do our run through of Newcastle, so I'm going to quickly talk you through, like we did with the London and Bristol vlogs. I'm going to talk you through it. We're going to then insert some clips. Voila. I will preface this by saying I wasn't the best at getting clips. I wasn't feeling great over the weekend. I didn't particularly feel up to going. I've been really tired and just, there's no excuses, I just didn't really want to go, but I did have a lovely time. And so I'm going to talk you through it and I will insert the clips that I did get, but I don't expect this video to be that long. So we started out on Friday. We normally try and get up and go, except from this Friday we're all feeling a little bit tired. I think we've all got that winter tiredness where if you don't really have to get up, you don't really want to. So we didn't really. So with that in mind, we got up kind of slowly, leisurely, and then we got straight into the car and got on the road. We stopped off, got fuel, got McDonald's breakfast, and then headed up. It took a while to get up there. So we left Plymouth at 10 to 10. We got up there when it was dark, like 6 o'clock maybe slightly earlier, and it was absolutely hipping it down. And my dad and brother booked the hotel and they booked it thinking that it was the same one that they've stayed in before. So they were like, there's a McDonald's, a KFC, everything like just over the road. You've got everything you could ever want. Then you've got a bus stop right outside to get you straight into town centre. Yeah, we got there, it was in the middle of nowhere. Like, we're talking petrol station hotel. You know, with the services kind of hotel, but like not a proper services, like a main road in a city petrol station hotel. There's literally, the petrol station's shut, then you've got a hotel there with, it had next door a Subway, a Burger King and a Greggs. So we were like a bit like, oh, it's not really what we want, but you know, it's booked, we're there, we're fine. So we then asked at the reception, like, where's the nearest pub, where can we get food? And she was like, there's one really close by, but the food apparently is not that great. There's one slightly further ahead, it's just down at the next roundabout. She was like, the food's better there. So we were like, oh, that's fine. It was not fine. We got absolutely soaked walking down, and then we got our dinner. My dinner was not good at all. I got a jacket potato and the jacket potato was hard and just wasn't nice. And then I think my dad's was all right. I think my brother's was okay, but I think mum's as well wasn't great. She got soup and it was just nothing there. Like, it tasted of water. So the food wasn't great, but we were there. We were in, could have a few drinks. So we walked down there, got absolutely soaked, decided to get an Uber back, went to bed for the night. Woke up the next morning slightly later than we expected, so we were going to go into the Metro Centre, but by the time we woke up, my brother and dad had to go be at the football for 3. So by the time we woke up, we were just like, we're not going to get to the Metro. So we just got up leisurely, got ready, and then headed on into Newcastle. We went for food, and then I think the first set of clips for this is us walking towards the stadium. Dad and Charlie were going to the football match, whereas Mum and I just went with them to get a drink. So we all were there at the stadium before the game. And then they went in, and Mum and I went and had a look around the shops and stuff. Picked up some Christmas presents and then looked around the Christmas market. Which was so cute. It was smaller than I expected because we were going up there specifically for the Christmas market, and we saw this epic Christmas market online, but we think it was probably just the angle of the photo, because you know sometimes when photos are taken it makes it look like massive, and it wasn't. We did, however, have a really lovely time. We wandered around the stalls, we had a look, we didn't pick anything up like that. I picked up a cupcake, we got a mulled wine. I actually picked up some s'mores marshmallows, which I need to actually eat, but they are delicious. So we picked up that, and then we literally just had a look around the rest of the stalls, and I picked up a cupcake, but we didn't pick up anything else. And then we had a mulled wine, which was gorgeous. It was starting to get dark, the Christmas lights were out. We were just sat having a mulled wine, just enjoying our time. Basically just hanging out, really. We carried on going around the shops. We were Christmas shopping, so we were looking for bits and pieces for other people. I needed to try and get some shoes. I didn't get any shoes. And just basically just having a little wander around and seeing what we could find. We then met back up with Dad and Charlie, went for a drink. Decided out there we were going to go and get some food. We normally go to Pizza Express because if you've been around for a while, you know I am the worst person to try and feed. So we normally go to Pizza Express because it's really easy for me to eat there. However, Pizza Express is permanently closed. So we were like, right, okay, what do we do for food? And we went for a little wander because I was like, well, it's really hard because I don't know if I can eat there until I'm already there. So we went for a wander, went to Wingstop. They weren't very helpful. And then I went to Smash Burger, and they were wonderful in there. And I had a lovely burger in there, and I really enjoyed it. I had a burger and a vegan milkshake, and I was so happy. But I was very tired. I was like, I want to go back to bed. I'm not doing this. I don't want to go out. Mum, Dad and Charlie were like, we want to go for a few drinks. So because the Travelodge was as dated as it was, you got a physical key rather than like a key card. So I was like, if it was a key card, I probably would have just like went with them to the next place, booked an Uber and gone back and just gone and chilled out. But because it was a physical key and they couldn't then get in, I was like, I don't want to have to go back, chill out, and then have to get out of bed to go and let them back in. So I was just like, I'll stay out. But we then stayed out. We were giggling, we were laughing. I wasn't drinking, so we were and they weren't drinking massively either, so we weren't like getting drunk or anything like that. So we were just kind of watching all the drunk people stumble around, having a good time, singing, dancing, and we just had quite a chilled Saturday night. We went to one place, had a few drinks, and then got an Uber back. Which took forever. We then got up on the Sunday morning, again relatively late, headed into the little shop next door. I got a Subway, Dad got a Subway, Charlie got a Subway, Mum got a Greggs, and we literally just headed back. The drive back was horrific. It was really foggy, really rainy, really windy, disgusting weather. So props to my brother for actually managing that, because I would have imagined that would have been quite hard. So we made it back, and then literally we just kind of got ready for work and headed and just kind of chilled out for the night. But I did have a really, really, really lovely weekend. I didn't do much, and I just wasn't really feeling it and feeling myself, so I didn't get many clips. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and the clips that we did get, and I do look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another Bookmas video. That's the word that I need. Another Bookmas video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.